Confidence is an important accessory to have. You should not leave your house any day without having confidence as an accessory. It doesn't matter what you're wearing, doesn't matter how you look. If you don't have confidence, you would be shortchanging yourself in the equation and journey of life. The Bible has several things that it says are not good. And one of the things that the Bible really speaks down on, especially the book of Proverbs, is the person the Bible calls a fool, right? Just think of any negative attribute, any funny, bad trait, character, a fool has it. So nobody wants to, we don't want to qualify as a fool, as the Bible describes one. So it becomes difficult to imagine that there can be anyone that is worse than a fool, right? But the Bible tells us that see anyone that is wise in his own eyes, that there is more hope for a fool than that person. I will imagine with all the negative connotations that the Bible has to describe a fool, for someone to be worse than a fool, that person is in trouble. So it says anyone that is wise in his eyes, his condition is worse than the condition of a fool. Right? So we can stretch this confidence, this self-confidence to such an extreme that a fool has greater hope than you. And what does that mean? When you feel that everybody is wrong and you are always right. When we get to a place that we think that we are infallible and we are unable to take in feedback, we are unable to hear what any other person has to say, the Bible says a fool has more hope than you. Don't put yourself in such a pedestal that you think you can never be wrong, that you are always right. As we interact with people, let's have the humility of heart to consider that this position that you are so vehemently think you are right about, that you may be wrong. That posture helps us to take in new information, to consider and to ponder that I may be wrong. Let me listen. Let me consider. Because the Bible says anyone that thinks that he is very wise in his own eyes, that there's more hope for a fool than for that person. Have a mind shift. Be humble enough. Be humble in your heart. Have a mind shift. God bless you.